Huh?
Where did the hell that song come from?
That's that King of the Hill. That's that boy. Damn, I can't think of his name. You wouldn't have said nothing. I could have told you.
Talking about Randy Travis.
Yeah, Randy Travis.
I don't remember that episode. I ain't seen them all.
Love is deeper than the holler, stronger than a river. Hey, it's a black dude on Instagram and Facebook Reels and all that shit or whatever. He was like, you got to put that, oh. You got to put that, when you sing that country, you got to put that, oh.
I don't remember. I don't remember that one.
Stronger than a river.
I don't remember that one. And I'm a King of the Hill buff, and I don't remember
Randy
that
Travis was on King of the Hill.
He was on King of the Hill several times, but I remember that song.
Yeah, that song on there, but that's like his most famous song, I feel like.
No, his most famous song is that was the one that the Simple Things.
No, that's his most famous. That's the one he sang on King of the Hill, but that's the one he sang on King of the Hill. But I think his most famous song might be that Deeper Than the Holler. You look it up, boy. Learn yourself. Learn you something.
Shit.
Stronger than a river, higher than. Hey, boy. Hey, get that. You gotta get that. You gotta hit it right, boy. That
Bobby.
Oh, hey, speaking of King of the Hill, man, I was out looking for that propane. Like a mug tonight, man. Hey, yeah. Shit, ain't that many people got damn propane grills around this mug?
I got 4 of them jokers, bro.
Propane tank?
I just have 4. Not I didn't go out and get 4. I just have 4 because
I was about to say, shit, you part of the problem.
I just have 4. Actually, I got 6. I got 3 regular ones. No, I got 4 regular ones, and I got 2 200 gallons or 200 pounds. Like the big tall ones.
Yeah. Them soft targets, son. Don't have them sitting outside your house now.
They sit in the shed.
No, we in case the power outage, you got this weather report coming through. In case we get a power outage, I had to go get some propane so we can get on down on that on the grill, with no power or whatever. But man, it was hard to find, man.
Fricks.
Shout out Fricks, man. But no, we got a lot to get into tonight, man. Gotta love Wednesday nights. Sports world going crazy. New national champion has been crowned. Got to get into that, man. Got to get into that star-studded national championship on the sideline. We got to talk about that a little bit tonight. NFL playoffs still rocking. People crying. All type of stuff going on, man. We got a lot to get into tonight. Before we do that, man, I got one question for you.
What that?
You ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 8, episode 3 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. Been busy. People seen the new clips. They saying, hey, man, season 3 of Dread Archer coming. So you know it. So it's been one of them weeks, man, where the phone just keep on ringing.
Gotta love it. Hey, it's been busy all around town. If you're local right now, I know you've seen the hustle and bustle. Can't get a cart at Sam's. Nobody's returning their carts to the damn little stall, and the carts are flying across the parking lot, hitting cars. No milk, no bread, no eggs, no bottles of water. It's getting crazy. Rick Park says just jumping on for a little to say what's up and show some love. What it do, Rick?
Good, Rick. Me and Rick had a long conversation tonight, man. He's going to be helping out with the bow draft this year.
Man, can't wait for the bow draft. Hey, if you tuned in right now, make sure you go over and follow Dreaded Archer on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, everywhere you can get it, because the bow draft will be going down here soon. And hey, It's not something you want to miss. It's been fun, and it's gonna be hella fun this year.
Hey, this year is not gonna be for the weak-hearted. I can tell you that.
Break out your clipboards. If you're in the bowl draft this year, man, break out your clipboards, break out your notepads. You gotta be ready for it this year, man. Last year was a blast, and I think this year gonna be the same, if not, probably way better.
Oh, for sure.
But starting off tonight, man, we have the college football national championship, man. We got to talk about it. Indiana takes it all. I took it home, man. So give me your insights on the game, and we'll dig in from there.
Bro, the game was everything that a sports fan would want. It started out looking, a little bit like it was going to be, Indiana was going to run off with it, and then of course Miami came back, make it in the game, and it was just big plays on both sides. In that second half, first half was kind of one-sided, but that second half, man, Indiana came out, Miami came out. And it was just perfect, man. Like I said, what's his name? Oh, Mendoza showed you why he's a Heisman candidate. Heisman Trophy winner, making Heisman plays. If they put him on NCAA, that Heisman moment is gonna be that last drive.
No doubt. Indiana just signed with the NFL. They're replacing the Colts.
It wouldn't be a bad thing, man. Wouldn't be a bad hell. They are about that old.
They need to replace Miami. Yeah, we're gonna replace him. They can go ahead and replace the Dolphins, man, or the Cardinals or somebody. Shit.
Browns.
But no, Mendoza definitely played Heisman caliber football in this game. Despite the big hits that he took early in that game, that depending on which side you're on, were a little late, uncalled for, unsportsmanlike conduct, if I will. He played through it all, busted his lip. I think he got his lip busted open in the first quarter or something like that. Played through it all. 4th and 5, that play you're talking about, that 4th and 5 play, where they draw up the QB draw. And I mean, yes, they blocked it right, but he still was hit short. Broken tackle, spin, dive, touchdown.
Bro, it's one of the plays that you practice in your living room when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You got the couch pillows down, and it's the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl or national championship. Got the ball on the 10. Hut, get it. Oh, one tackle. Oh, and then you jump on the couch. Oh, touchdown. Get out of my goddamn couch. but that's the shit you live for. If you are a kid growing up playing college football, that's the shit that you do, man. And when you get to live that shit out, bro, I know he on cloud 9 right now.
No doubt. He even said after the game, full circle moment. Rod going to Baltimore.
Maybe.
It's one of those things. He said a full circle moment. I was denied a walk-on scholarship, or not a scholarship, but a walk-on opportunity at Miami. Fast forward, I meet Miami in Miami for a national championship, and I bring home the trophy. You can't write a better script for somebody.
No.
So what he said on and does in NFL. You can't write a better script for somebody right here like him.
After the game,
go ahead.
I'll say after the game, you saw a lot of posts on social media, about him being denied to Miami, and then it went to the conversation of all these big schools overlooking guys because of their star and all this stuff, and people, and hindsight is 2020, but if you've never played college football, it's a conversation you probably don't want to get in, because that the route that player took, and even though it made him have a chip on his shoulder, that's probably the route he probably should have taken, because had Mendoza just went to Miami.
Well, you got to think about, he'd be getting his first. We would never see it. We would.
Thank you. We would have never seen him.
We would have never seen him. If he goes to Miami, he sits behind Cam Ward. He sits behind my boy Fernando, or not Fernando. That's his name. Hernandez. What was the buddy that went to Arkansas from Florida?
Shocking.
He sits behind him. He sits behind Cam Ward. Let's just say Carson Beck still transfers. He sits behind Carson Beck. So he goes to Miami on the walk-on as a walk-on, and who knows where he ends up.
Yep.
Situation is what college football is all about, right?
Yep. And I was gonna get to that. Like most people who, like I said, who've never played college football, sometimes it's not the player. Sometimes it is putting the player in the right situation, the right circumstances. Because you can have a great player go to a really bad, shitty situation, and you never hear from him. Because that or he get in the offense or defense that just his skill set don't add up.
And even not even just a skill set, personality wise, like he's an eccentric taste, right?
Yeah,
like he's not your average. He doesn't have the average persona of a high level Division I QB. Let's just keep it a buck.
He goofy.
Yeah, he a little on the goofy side. Some people would even say weird. You know what I'm saying? Like every coach is not going to like his taste, but look at his coach right now. Same way. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, we could say, oh, look, Miami, y'all should have had him, but who's to say he would go to Miami and starts and goes to Miami and becomes the Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza, that we know.
Yeah. Sometimes your teammates don't, man, that cat weird, bro. He don't mesh with the system. And if your quarterback ain't meshing with other players on the team, it's time to find a new quarterback. So, I mean, the route he took is the route that was meant for him. Like, it's not – whenever you see a guy like Mendoza have success, that's not a sign to the schools like, oh, you got to start looking at more 3 or 4 more 3 stars to no stars. Guys, that's who winning championships. Like, no. Majority of the time it's going to be teams that's full of high-level guys. It's just
know what? If you feel that way, if you're a college coach right now and you feel like since we seen – because this happens every so often. This conversation comes up every 3 or 4 years, right? Where a guy either transfers in and walks on at Miami, or I'm going to say Miami, Alabama or Georgia, and he ends up being a star, and everybody's like, oh, this kid had no offers coming out of high school, and he was overlooked, and look what he ended up being or whatever. Hey, well, let me tell you something. Next recruiting cycle, just focus on the 3 stars. That's what you do. And let's see how that work out for you.
Yeah, see how far you get.
That's a diamond in the rough type of situation, right? Like, yes, guys fall through the crack. Trey Lance ended up at fucking South Dakota State.
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 Right.
No, it was North Dakota. It was North Dakota.
You're right.
Yeah, that happens, right? Same thing with Wentz. Wentz ends up at North Dakota State. Ends up being NFL quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in college football, all this type of stuff. But no, you can't base your recruiting off of that one guy, because how many 2s and 3 stars actually become that guy?
Yep.
You know, that's the crazy thing. But what I wanted to hit on before we get past Mendoza is that football gods conversation that we were having last week.
Wait, that play that last touchdown that sealed the game, bro. As soon as I saw the play, looked down at my phone, and you said, man, them football guys holding him up.
They held him up. 8 times out of 10. That first contact, he's down. That was a nice hit.
Yeah.
They didn't wrap up. But that was 2 Miami defenders right there. And he takes the hit, spins off, and on the way down, dives into the end zone. Them football guys under there, them football guys right under there. Have you ever seen the movie Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah,
that's the same situation right there. Same situation, but even on the way down, 3rd down and long, 4th down and short, the back shoulder throws. Yes, Mendoza, obviously he's a Heisman winner. He can make those throws, but for the receiver to turn around at the right moment, especially the first one, falling out of bounds.
One-handed.
Makes the catch, brings it in. And the second one, could have really been picked.
Yep.
But those plays were made, and that's the thing. When you do everything right, and you and your team work y'all's asses off, and y'all out of the limelight as far as like getting in trouble off the field and doing all the BS, and we ain't talking high level NIL contracts and we just grinding it out. Those are the times when the football gods rain down on you.
Yep. And
they make sure you're gonna get it.
Yeah, and you can just watch that game. If you watch the game through the the RTL eyes and you hear us talk about the football gods, I bet you could go back through that game and you can pin out the plays. That's football guy play right there. That football guys turn that ball the other way around. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the block punt.
Yep.
The block, that's a crucial moment in the game right there.
Yeah. Crucial.
Up 3. Defense gets a stop. They go to punt it. Big number 6. Really damn near untouched.
Who really lazily came around the corner. He didn't come off the joker with no speed. Kind of just like, I know they're going to get me. And he was like, oh, shit. He didn't even notice. And he just stuck his
only got one hand up. Only got one hand up. And that one hand palms the ball perfectly.
And the punter just so happened to be drifting that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, had the punter just punted the ball straight up, because he had the wrong hand up, he had the outside hand up, and he happened to just punt it right into that hand.
And that's the football gods. When y'all hear people talking about the football gods or the baseball gods or the basketball gods, those are the type of plays that are results of that. Whether you believe in them or not, that shit's real. That's what's real. So shout out Indiana, man. They did their thing, but the game was good. I expected a blowout, and if I really get down to the nitty gritty and break it down,
it could have been.
Indiana really controlled, even though they didn't blow them out, they controlled that ball game, the entire game. I mean, Miami was chasing the entirety of the game.
Man, I'm not gonna say they shut them down, but they definitely kept Luigi Tyrone. Lord have mercy.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Malachi Jones.
Malachi Tony, man.
Malachi Tony. They kept Malachi Tony at bay. You know, anytime he'd get a screen or a little slant or something, before he could even train them jet zone, they was already stopping him, and they was playing that swarm defense. They was getting around him. What you call it? Oh shit! And then the defense receivers just couldn't get open. I mean, there was times where Carson Beck was back there, and and not congratulations, but got to give it to his offensive line. But there was times he was back there for a good 5-6 seconds. He able to go through his reads 2 or 3 times. And Indiana just had the lockdown on.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Chelsea Lynn says it was a lame ass game. I disagree.
Yeah, she's saying that because there wasn't no SEC in it.
I called that game. I said, watch Miami, gonna be behind at halftime, make a comeback, but Indiana's still gonna win. The story writes itself. I don't think anybody thought they would have 26 yards rushing in the first half.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thought that. I don't think anybody thought, like you said, Malachi Tony would be as quiet in that ball game as he was. I mean, even Indiana punted the ball several times that game. So they had to put the ball in his hands more than they probably would have liked to.
Yep.
And they still kept it on. And Indiana also made a lot of penalties that they normally don't make in that ball game.
And Miami just happened to be making penalties as well, which cancels out Indiana's penalties.
So I don't know. It was a good game to me. Probably better to watch than an actual blowout. But like I said, Indiana controlled that ball game from the jump. And they showed their maturity, I feel like. They never wavered, right? Like even when they scored and then they scored, they're up 3. They scored to go up 10, and Miami comes right back down and score again. Now it's back in a 3-point ball game. I don't feel like Indiana ever. I don't feel like they ever wavered. I don't feel like they ever thought that this game is out of our hands type situation.
Nope. And you can even look at their coach Signetti, bro. He never lost his composure, bro. From jump, he just like cool, calm, and collected. And then you see the Miami coach, and he just kind of, you could tell like Especially when they blocked that punt, he was like, "Oh shit."
No doubt. No doubt. Will we see Indiana again?
I don't think so.
I agree with you on that, but explain.
I don't think so because like I was telling my boy Jordan the other day, it's like it's going to be the Cincinnati situation where we had that 1 year where Cincinnati came back right after COVID, or was it right after COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Like right after COVID, they had 25, 30 guys on the team that was 5th and 6th year seniors. Their quarterback, I think he damn near played. He was like at his 7th season.
Desmond Ridder.
Yep. And bro, they end up sneaking their way into the college football playoff. Then they got dubbed first round, but they still got in. And everybody was like, "Oh, Cincinnati's on the."
I don't even think they got dubbed first round. I think they won. I think they win a couple.
You think they won? Not a couple.
Yeah, I think they went all the way. I think they went to the game before, right? The game before the Natty.
Says Cincinnati Bearcats made history in 2021 college football playoff as the first group of 5 team to qualify, earning the 4th seed with a 13-0 record, but lost to Alabama in the Cotton Bowl semifinals.
Yeah, semifinals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they had the first round bye.
Got you.
So, I mean, and everybody thought Cincinnati was back. And I think that their head coach, he started writing on the wall, and his ass got up out of Dodge and went to Wisconsin. and we ain't heard shit from Cincinnati. Desmond Ridder ended up becoming a first round pick.
Yep.
Ain't
was trash for the Falcons.
Ain't heard shit from Desmond Ridder, but shout out to him for getting that paper. But I mean, so to get back to Indiana, I don't think we'll see Indiana again. I think it's going to be a minute. Not to mention, bro, Ohio State is putting another one in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Oregon is going to, they're going to come back strong. And to see how Indiana did it with all the a bunch of portal guys, I don't see a bunch of guys in the portal signing in Indiana. I mean, you can look at Facebook and social media, today, and there's not a lot of guys in the portal going to Indiana.
But I think that's where I disagree with. I don't think we'll see Indiana again immediately, right? I don't think we'll see them again immediately. Like, are they going to come back and run it back again next year? Probably not. But one thing I do know is Cincinnati has a formula.
Yeah.
It's not like the difference between this Indiana situation and the Cincinnati situation is they accidentally hit gold or struck oil. Coach leaves right afterward. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an accidental thing. We just happened to get all these older guys. Chelsea says, and just so we're clear, the 2 head coaches came from the Nick Saban coaching tree. So despite it not being the SEC team, at least there's that. God, boy. Hey, SEC fan will hold on to anything they got.
Yeah, and not to mention, it's not like they only coach at SEC schools. These coaches came from other schools too, so they got little other conferences tagged to them too.
But no, I think Cincinnati actually has a formula. He actually has a method to his madness, right? So I think maybe not next year, but maybe that following season. I don't think there'll be slouches next year either, though, because even though they're not going to have a bunch of like splash portal guys, they didn't have a bunch of splash portal guys this time. True. I mean, how many of those guys came from JMU? JMU was just in the playoff. So who's to say who's to say they're not going to make that trip?
Yeah, no, true.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if it'll be immediate success, especially when you're going to have to see Ohio State. You're going to have to see Oregon. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if Michigan State will come back and be what they want, what they can be. Who knows if Michigan will be what they can be. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to have to fight through that Big Ten. But hey, I don't think they're gone forever.
No, not forever. Yeah,
I don't think they're gone forever.
Yeah, last year Indiana brought in 31 scholarship players from the transfer portal to build their 2025 roster.
And you didn't hear about it?
Not a one. Not a one.
So I don't think you'll have those big splashes in the portal. Like, we're not going to see the quarterback from Alabama is leaving and going to Cincinnati. going to Indiana. But also, little Mendoza left today.
Yeah, he went to Georgia Tech.
So why are you leaving?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I might be bringing in the older cat to take over the helm.
Exactly. And I'm looking here in 2023, Signetti brought in 25 guys from the portal.
And made a playoff run.
And made a playoff run.
So he has a method. That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't think they're going forever. They could be back next year. I don't see it just because you do got that Ohio State. Ohio State's coming back with a vengeance.
He brought 8 guys in from JMU, and then he brought in and these are just key guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys from other D1 schools. So Ohio State, Wake Forest, Texas Tech, Wake Forest, Wisconsin, Kent State.
And I did see where somebody from Ohio State is transferring to Indiana already right now.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get guys to come in there, especially right off the natty. Signetti staying. They're gonna get guys in there, and I think they gonna compete, man. They gonna compete.
For sure.
Has Signetti figured out the success or the recipe for success with this transfer portal?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's I mean, he's done it 2 years in a row. You know, if you do it 1 year, say, that was a fluke. He's done it 2 years in a row, and the second one, resulted in a national championship. So I think it's safe to say that he got the recipe. He may not got the ingredients right now, but he got the recipe. You know what I'm saying? He might be missing some key ingredients, but like I said, he got the recipe. So I think it's going to be something that other colleges are going to start following suit. Like, man, if we can get, more mature guys out the portal, and I ain't saying going to get guys from JMU and going to get guys from Kent State and all that shit. I'm just saying, like, really if going hitting the portal and having a strategy, not just I'm going to go get the top ranked players in the portal, actually looking and seeing, what guy fits my program. Like, if there's a guy that's at Morningside, JUCO, and he balling out, he might fit. It's a JUCO, but he might be that piece because his skill set and his style and offense he come from in JUCO might just seamlessly fit in your program. So actually having, and I'm not saying they don't, but actually having a strong strategy going into the portal to grab these kids. So I see other schools taking the model. Not everybody going to do it at once because some people still want to do it their way. But it's definitely, he put the blueprint out there. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, the blueprint is out there. I think you just hit the nail on the head right there. Most teams when they think about the portal, it's who is the top guy we can get, right?
Yeah.
Like if 23 players hit the portal, let me get number 1 through 5, and we good because we already got such and such.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of saying, all right, well, we don't really need 1 through 5 because we got a senior at right tackle. We got a senior at our center position. We got a senior at running back. All right, let's look at number 15, 18, and 23 because we need a receiver. We need a safety. We need a corner. We need a middle linebacker that can anchor this defense. That type of stuff. I think that is the difference between what Indiana does in the portal and what a lot of other schools do in the portal. Chelsea says, I think Saban confirmed my thoughts about changes keeping the SEC out, but I know y'all not trying to hear that. But I can't hear that because the SEC was in it.
Yeah, had multiple teams in it.
The SEC was in it.
It'd be different if they didn't have any teams in the college football playoff at all, which is impossible because at least they're going to have their conference champion there.
Yeah.
So it's impossible to keep the SEC out. And it wasn't like Bama got blew out in their game, but it wasn't like they was all getting blown out. They all played. Hell, you had 2 SEC teams knock each other. One knocked the other one out.
Ole Miss, all they had to do was beat Miami, and they in the national championship. I mean, what are we talking?
They was a game away. So I don't think they're gonna knock it out.
The modern NIL and the transfer portal landscape helped the Big Ten and hurts the SEC. Nick Saban, it's the truth. I disagree because I just said the transfer portal is available to everybody. It's not like it's like SEC teams, y'all don't get to pick out the portal, and everybody else, hey, have at it. If the SEC is what everybody says it is, let's look at it like this. If the SEC is what everybody says it is the conference to be in. It is the best football in the country. The portal should do nothing but help SEC.
Yeah, it should. Because the money's in the SEC. But this is what Saban was talking about. And you got to understand and put it in context what era Saban comes from. When Saban says the portal hurts the SEC, yeah, he right. Because in my day, in your day, you wanted to play SEC ball. If you got an opportunity, you was going to go there. But back then, what was the problem? If you took your ass to an SEC school, your ass was there. Wasn't no leaving. So now this kid comes to the school based on the dominance of the conference, the legacy of the team, and being told that he's gonna make an impact on this team. Okay, cool. So now this is just an example. I don't know if this is how it went, but just give an example. Now you Bama. Now you got the number 1, 2, and 3, 4 running backs outside of Alabama. They can't leave and go nowhere because now they lose a year. So say they there their freshman year, they there their sophomore year. They leave junior year, lose that year, and now they only get one more year. So I guess I'm gonna stay, which is why you had guys at Alabama. They come in and they play their junior year, and their ass is going to the league.
I could get behind all that, but how many SEC transfers were on Indiana's football team?
Ooh.
How many SEC transfers ended up in Indiana who just won a national championship? When they was making plays in that national championship game, you didn't hear the announcer saying former Georgia Bulldog, former Alabama Crimson Tide, former Tennessee Volunteer.
So out of their key additions, you had a guy from TCU, a guy from Penn State, a guy from Michigan State, a guy from Wisconsin, and then JMU. Kent State.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not trying to hear that. Can guys hold on? Hunter Harrison says Nick Saban said NIL only helped the Big Ten because now players from the South have a reason to go north. Hey, you gotta have something for me, baby.
Yep.
But no, the team that just won a national championship didn't go pulled out the SEC.
Oh, hey, I got it right here. It says Indiana's recent success accumulating in the 2025-2026 championship heavily relied on transfers, but primarily from JMU and not the SEC.
That's what I'm saying. These guys they didn't go pulled out of the SEC to win. They went and pulled out of the Big Ten. They went and pulled out of the Group of Five. Like,
yeah,
they didn't go.
Yeah, there was none. There's none. There's no SEC transfers was on Indiana's roster.
So I get what you're saying. I mean, we're seeing other teams in and SEC out, which is what's going to continue to happen. That's why I told y'all I didn't see an SEC team making it.
A SEC team, they made the playoff.
They had 5 or 6 out of 12. I don't understand. That's why I can't understand.
They didn't make it to the championship.
Tough titty said the kitty. Like, I don't know what to say. But I don't. We definitely can't say NIL because the money is in the SEC. So we can't say NIL made it where the SEC won't get the players because they got the most money and they're willing to spend it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, if we want to talk about the transfer portal, I just gave you a reason why I don't stand by that transfer portal statement either. Because most of the SEC guys are just transferring. They hopping in the portal to go to another SEC school.
Yep.
They not getting the transfer portal and going elsewhere.
No, because
they going from Ole Miss.
I'm already in the best conference.
They going from Ole Miss to LSU, from LSU to Tennessee, from Florida to Texas. Like they staying in the SEC. The reason why the SEC, which I can't even say they're still not dominant, because like I just said, hell, they had 5 teams, 5 out of 12 ain't bad. How many teams in there? A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss. 4 out of 12, or was there one more?
I think that's it.
Shit, 4 out of 12 ain't bad.
Hell no, it's not bad. No, see, you had Alabama, Oklahoma,
Oklahoma too, yeah. So 5.
Yeah, Alabama, Oklahoma, A&M, Ole Miss, Georgia. You had 6. No, you had 5. You had 5. You had 5.
Damn near half. Damn near half the playoff with SEC teams.
So and you got to think about it. Alabama knocked out Oklahoma, and Miami knocked out Ole Miss. Ole Miss knocked out Georgia. So you had 2 SEC schools knock out other SEC schools.
What is going to happen when you damn near 50% of the playoffs? That's going to happen. They're not making it to the Natty, but I've been waiting for the past couple of years to be proven wrong. It's only happened after the college football playoff changes. Well, yeah, because there was only 4 teams that could make it before. 4 teams that can make it. I mean, shit, you get 3 in, you damn near got to get a championship. You know, like I don't know, man. I don't see it being the NIL or the transfer portal or really the playoff changes that's stopping the SEC from winning. You still have the best odds of any conference to win it this year.
Yep. I mean, hell, think about it. Since you had Georgia, Alabama, Georgia, and then everybody else was winning it from the Big Ten. But it's been SEC forever.
Yeah, I can't get behind that, man. I can't get behind that. I just think the Big Ten on y'all ass right now.
Yeah, but hold on. Did you watch the games? It wasn't like the SEC team was going and getting blown out. If I'm on a committee, except Bama, yeah. If I'm on a committee, the best way to make sure that if you say I don't want no SEC teams to play the national championship, the best way to make sure they don't play in the national championship is not let the ass in a playoff. It's just not let them in.
And on top of that, from a business standpoint, blocking the SEC out of the playoffs would be a horrible business move because of really people like you. Y'all, the SEC gonna ride for the SEC regardless.
Straight up.
Mississippi State could be in there, and all SEC fans gonna jump on board if they're the last one standing. It's not like that for the Big Ten. It's not like that for the Big 12. It's not like that for the ACC.
No, because you got to think about it, man. So in 2019, LSU won it. 2020, Alabama. 2021, Georgia. 2022, Georgia. Then Michigan. Then Ohio State. Now Indiana. So, I mean, y'all get close. It ain't like y'all ain't ever had close.
Yeah, I just can't get behind that, man. Is Signetti who we wanted Dion to be at Colorado?
Yep. Everything, and not like personality, but all the success that Indiana's having, is what we wanted. I believe what sports fans wanted at Coach Prime. Hey, I'm gonna bring these guys into a school that nobody want to go to, that no one has been going to. The programs in the dump. The city ain't behind the team. I'm bringing them there. And he brought all these cats in from all HBCUs, guys coming in from Bowling Green, Kent State, Akron. I mean, guys was coming from all over the country to play for Prime, and they haven't been able to put it together. They had that one season with Shador and Travis. That their last year there, that was pretty historic, but that was it.
I don't think he ever had a chance to do what Signetti is doing because there was never no shadow time. There was never any shadow time for Prime. And also, being who Prime is, I'm going to make a splash.
Yep.
I'm going to make the splash. If I can go get – because who he started bringing in immediately? Guys from Alabama, Florida State. I'm going to make a splash. I'm not coming in here to be quiet. Signetti, on the other hand, flying under the radar. Let me go see who I can grab. Let me go get all the cats I used to coach, the stars anyway that I used to coach down there at JMU. Let me grab a few of them. While I was at JMU, we played against Kent State one time. They had a nice old lineman over there. Let me see if I can grab him. That's the difference in it to me. But yeah, hell yeah, we would have loved to see Prime be able to put together a roster similar to the Indiana roster. But I don't think that's possible when you have, like I said before, when you have a Travis, when you have a Shador, when you have a Seaton, when you have it's not possible. Because hey, Pop, if I'm Shador, hell no, I don't want you to go in and get no Becker.
Yeah.
I'm sure Colorado might have had some Beckers on their roster when they got there. Shit, no. I need Jimmy. Get me Jimmy. Get me my boy number 10.
Oh, Amari something. I can't think of his name. Oh yeah, no, you Weaver.
Weaver. Give me Weaver. Give me a Wester. Give me guys that we still hearing their names on Sunday right now. That's who. If I'm Shador, that's who. Hey, Pop. Hey, I hear what you're saying, but this is what I need. So I don't think he ever had a chance to even try to put together it like that. And then listen to his press conferences today. Not actually today, but right now. He wants to get the high school guys. He wants to develop players. And I don't think that is the college football landscape anymore.
No, it's not. Nope. I saw somebody actually posted that not long ago. They said college football is not a developmental league anymore.
Mm-mm.
And that's not due to the players. Like people want to blame that on the portal because the guy I listened to, he wanted to blame it on the portal. It ain't the portals. It's the need to win now. I don't have if I'm a head coach, I can't wait 2 and 3 years. They're not giving me that kind of time now. Hell, you have one. If you had a major program, a historical program, you have one bad season, your ass is gone. Look at James Franklin. His team was in the college football playoff last year. So, you got to go to what's winning now. So I don't have time to bring in 15, 20 kids from high school. And out of those 20, maybe 4 or 5 of them actually pan out. And the rest not helping me. Nah, I'm going to go get guys that's ready now. And I'll bring in and I don't need to develop them. I'll bring in a few high school kids that I need to develop.
Yeah, I can just go get some guys that are made ready. They ready to go right now. They've been doing this for 3 years. They've been doing this for 4 years. That's a way more simple process than bringing in a guy who needs some work. I need to go now. So I don't think it was ever a possibility for Prime to do what Signetti is doing right now. But yeah, we would have loved to see Colorado hoist up that championship trophy.
Oh, as fans, but as college football, would have not wanted to see it.
Oh no.
No,
For sure.
nope, not at all. Let's see. Comments.
But is it a bad business move? Because now we got all the Big Ten coming out the woodwork since the college football changes.
No, it just it allows more than 4 teams in now.
Before the college football changes, didn't Michigan win it?
Yeah, Michigan won it.
Before the college football changes, didn't Ohio State win it?
Yep.
Before the college football changes, wasn't Michigan State in it?
Not Michigan State, but Michigan was.
Michigan State made a run in the first college football playoff, I believe. Didn't they?
Not that I recall.
They played. I thought they played a college football game in Dallas on New Year's one year.
Not Michigan State. So you had in 2015, you had Oregon, Florida State, Ohio State, Alabama, and Ohio State beat Oregon in the championship. In 2015, you had Clemson, Oklahoma, Alabama, Michigan State. Yeah, you was right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they got beat 38-0.
Did they got told by TCU, right?
No, Bama.
Oh, by Bama? Okay, by Bama. Okay.
Yep. And then 2017, you had Bama, Washington, Clemson, Ohio State. Clemson won that joker. Then you had Georgia, Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson. Alabama beat Georgia. Then you had Clemson, Notre Dame, Alabama, Oklahoma, Clemson, and then Alabama lost to Clemson. Then you had LSU, Oklahoma, Clemson, Ohio State. LSU won. Then you had Bama, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Clemson. Bama took it. Then Alabama, Cincinnati, Georgia, Michigan. Georgia took it. Then TCU, Michigan, Georgia, Ohio State. And then you had Michigan, Alabama, Washington, Texas. So shit. I feel like the SEC, but the Big Ten was being well represented in the early in playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. The Big Ten not just coming out the woodworks all of a sudden. We can't make that.
But it was mainly SEC running it.
It's always going to be mainly the SEC in there.
The SEC ran this playoffs.
It's going they 49%, 45% of the shit. I want SEC separated from the peasant teams. Just let the SEC championship be our natty and call it a day.
Shit.
Y'all, it showed this year that the SEC team wasn't the best team in the country. Why would we call that the natty? Hunter Harrison says, do you think the SEC may not have done as good in the playoffs the past few years because they are beat up from playing tougher schedules against the other strong SEC teams? No, I don't. No. I don't think that at all.
Because y'all don't say that shit when the years they win it. No one says that shit the years they win it. Oh man, shit, they won a championship, but damn, I know them boys is beat up, man. Oh man, my team is shit.
That's the excuse they use in the bowl games when they get their shit toe up too.
And SEC did not have a good bowl showing either. I don't think they won maybe one game this year.
They won like outside of the games where they played each other. I think they won. They were like 2-9.
Damn,
something like that. I think everybody's eyes are just opening now to the fact that the SEC. I will say the SEC could be the best conference. 4-10. Could be, huh?
4-10.
4-10. But you like that 4 is counting the games where they played each other.
Oh, then
some people played each other.
It was 2-10. It was 2-8.
So now that people are not hanging on to those false narratives that we used to push back in the day, I think now we just see it for what it is. Is the SEC football good? Yes. Hell yes. But so is Big Ten football. So is ACC football. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not just SEC football is God and then everybody else down here playing.
Yeah.
The SEC not going to be in the natty. They want other conferences to make a comeback, which is what we're saying. No. Because I just told you, it's a business at the end of the day. I want the most fans and the most eyes on my national championship, on my college football playoffs as a business, which the NCAA is. Why would I push out the people that's going to watch it the most, that's going to buy the most tickets? Why would I push that shit out?
No, what she's saying is they only expanded it to give SEC teams less of a chance, but that negates everything you're saying because if the SEC is so dominant, it don't matter how many other teams I add in this son bitch.
But it don't matter how many teams they put in it because they always going. If they add in 4 more teams next year, 2 of them will be SEC teams. If they add in 6 more teams next year, 3 or 4 of them will be SEC teams.
All right, so let's do that. All right, so if they add in how many more teams?
Shit, put a number. Pick a number.
What will be a good playoff number? Was it?
So they got 12 in there right now.
Yeah.
Say they go to what, 16 next year?
All right, 16. So if they go to 16, you would have Indiana. Oh, now let's go with SEC teams. You'd have Ole Miss, Georgia, A&M, Alabama, Texas, and Oklahoma. So you would still have more teams in the playoff if they expanded to 16 teams.
That's what you had this year. But ain't Texas sitting right on the outside looking in?
Texas Texas ended the season at 12.
Okay, so Texas now add Texas. So now you got 6 teams in there. Keep going.
Oklahoma.
You already got Oklahoma in. They made it.
Oh. So the only team that didn't get in you said if it keep going down. So
that's what I'm saying. Keep going down the rankings.
Oh, so then it would be the SEC team would be none. That was it.
Texas at 12, and then there ain't no more after 12 till you get to 16.
Yes, yeah, ain't no more after 12 till you get to 6. There ain't no more after 13 because Oklahoma got in. So the only SEC teams that finished in the top 25 this year was Ole Miss, Georgia, A&M, Alabama, Texas, and Oklahoma. That's it.
And so you have out of 16 teams, you'll have 6 SEC teams, which is still damn near half.
Yep. And then the Big Ten would have Indiana, Ohio State.
No, Vandy at 15. What you talking about? You have 7 out of 16.
Yeah, I forgot about Vanderbilt. Yeah, Vanderbilt. I looked at that and I was like, who? Yeah, never mind. Yeah. So Vanderbilt.
So you have 7 out of 16 would be SEC teams. You're not pushing, expanding the playoffs doesn't push SEC teams out. It adds more in.
That's still 44%. Still 44%.
If we look through history, there's always phases of which conferences are dominating and winning. That is right now the phase is the non-SEC teams. That's crazy work.
I don't think there was a phase.
There ain't been no phase.
There ain't been no phases.
There hasn't been a phase where other conferences are winning.
No, it normally goes SEC, Big Ten, SEC, Big Ten, ACC.
There's no time in history. I'm not gonna say in history, but in this college football playoff era or any of that shit where there was a run of other teams winning it.
Or teams from other
conferences. Other conferences.
Yeah. Not that I can recall. Because I mean, hell, if we let's just go back to this 2010. Auburn won it, then Bama, Florida State, Ohio State, Bama, Clemson, Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana. Hell, if you even go back to 2000, it was Oklahoma, Miami, Ohio State. 2023, LSU and USC split it. Then USC, Texas, Florida, LSU, Florida, Bama, Auburn, Bama, Florida. So, since the 2000s, The SEC has ran it. They have.
And that is your better business move. I'm not speaking just playoff. Comes down to natties. Yes, SEC teams will make the playoffs, but they don't want them in the natty. I would have to have somebody from the college football committee personally themselves call my phone and say, we don't want an SEC team in the national championship for me to ever believe that. What it do for us?
What's good?
That boy Hunter Harrison said some belt up next. But no, it doesn't make any sense from a business standpoint, from a fan standpoint, from a football standpoint in general, to try to block the SEC out of winning the national championship. You're going to have more people watching the game. You're going to have more people buying the merch. You're going to have more people flying and spending money to go to these games as it being the SEC team. Because we all know it don't matter who your team is in the SEC. If an SEC team is making it, y'all coming.
Yep. There's a whole lot of Arkansas fans out there that's got Bama jerseys in their closet. They got Auburn jerseys in their closet. They got a whole, they damn it probably got the whole damn SEC gambit.
There was no Ohio State fans rooting for Indiana in that game.
Hell no. You showed it here. No shit, Big Ten in that joke.
No. There wasn't no Michigan fans rooting for Indiana in that game. There wasn't no Oregon. There damn sure wasn't no Oregon fans rooting for Indiana in that game.
Bro, I can tell you this. I could be wrong, but I would say when it comes to like that fandom shit, I say the Big Ten, they fandom, that shit run deeper than the SEC. Like, as a whole. Now you got some, you can Alabama, you can't beat it. You got a cat who did some jail time. He went and sat down behind his, behind that Crimson Tide. But bro, there's true hate between Michigan and Ohio State. It's like a cat might be from California. He ain't got no ties to that game. He go to Michigan and
he went to the 60s and the 70s, bro. 60s, 70s, Big Ten, 80s, 90s, Independence, 90s, SEC, and so on. Right now, they're making the Big Ten. Point served. Come on, bro. Half them teams is the same teams.
Thank you.
Because you're going to have some Texas national championships all in there, Oklahoma's.
No, Texas only got one. Texas only got one.
Texas only got the 05?
Yeah.
You got some Oklahoma's in there. I don't know if A&M ever won that joker.
Nope.
With the Independence, we talking about Notre Dame winning that jump?
80s, 90s, yeah, Notre Dame. Because, yeah.
Like,
let's see, in the 80s, you had Georgia, Clemson, Penn State, Miami, Brigham Young, Oklahoma, Penn State, Miami, Notre Dame, Miami, Colorado in the 90s.
I can't get behind it.
No.
I like the point you try to make. I can't get behind it.
Oh, no, I guess Texas did win in 1969. Oh, in 1963.
I can't get behind it.
It was a whole different thing.
I can't get behind it. We're talking about Southwest Conference and most shit in the 60s, 70s, 80s and shit. It's my conspiracy theory, and I'm sticking to it. So what happens next year if an SEC team win a natty? You still sticking with that conspiracy?
No, it's busted then. Mythbusters. That myth is busted.
That shit busted now. That shit hella busted in my eyes.
Nah, I think it's going, regardless how many teams you put in it, the best team is going to prevail.
Come on, say it again, church.
The best team is going to prevail. The best team will prevail.
Hey, it's the Big Ten. Essentially, we own it. Is the Big Ten the new dominant conference?
Hell yeah, they can talk their shit. The last three champs that came out of where? Big Ten, and it's been 3 different ones. It ain't like it is with the SEC where motherfuckers going to run. They be 3-4 out of the same team 3-4 times. No. Big Ten can talk their shit because every Big Ten team has had to go through a SEC team, and they did it. They done it.
Hey,
because that's what they was wanting. People wanting to say, you know what I'm saying? If Indiana never had to play Alabama, well, shit, they didn't play no SEC team. Now they dubbed their ass. Had Bama looking slow out there. Now I want to talk. Well, it's our defense. Oh, we can't keep players. Now, if I'd have looked it up and it said shit, 80 players from the SEC went to Big Ten schools, I'm like, okay, you speak their ass through there. Hell, if Indiana would have had 15 to 20 guys from Bama or from the SEC, they had none.
And that's what folded that narrative to me super quick. You don't see the SEC to Big Ten highway that everybody's trying to make it seem like that there is right now. Hunter Harrison says Big Ten won the last 3. Hard to argue it's not the toughest right now. And they a little top heavy.
Yeah,
they're a little top heavy.
But we know the SEC top heavy.
Yeah. Every conference is gonna be top heavy though. Everybody can't be good.
Yeah.
That's where we gotta start there too. Everybody can't be good. At least not, at that level. Everybody's not gonna be at that superstardom level as a squad. That's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. But shit, you had Michigan finish 21. You had USC finish 20. You had Iowa finish 17. They just playing better football right now.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. The Big Ten is just playing better football.
Yeah.
Before we get off college football, though, man, what does this college football season mean for high school recruits? Should they be worried?
I don't say worried, but shit, don't be surprised if your ass have to go to a JUCO, or if you have to settle for not the major school, you might have to go to a JMU. Your first 2 years and ball out, a Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Because these bigger schools, I think they're going to start loading a recruiting class up with older, mature portal kids, and the high school kids. You're gonna get, not to say left out in the cold, but you're not gonna be. You're not ready yet. Go, and I'm sure they'll start telling the kids, man, go here first and play, and she will look at you. Maybe it's just a theory.
I'm still gonna stick by my original. You can go back 2 seasons on the RTL when this transfer portal and the NIL and everything like that first started kicking off. We kind of had this same conversation, and I'm still sticking with my theory. I'm just gonna add a little bit to it right here. The only thing that's gonna happen in high school recruiting, because we've got some false. But right before NIL and portal opened up and shit, we was getting some false recruiting knowledge. Should I say? Everybody was getting Division I scholarships.
Yep.
If you was all right, you could land at a nice on a nice roster. You might not, you know what I'm saying? You might not get in, but you can land at a nice school and on a nice roster. So I think that blinded everybody to what recruiting really, really, really is or really was. I think this new shit is just going to put it back to how it was. To get that Division I scholarship right out of school, you're going to have to be that boy.
Yep.
The guys that are the guys still going to go where they go. That's always been the thing. That's never going to waver.
No, but you talk about there was a time where you had guys that were 2-star going to Bama. Guys that are 2 stars going to LSU. Like, man, we got 2 stars. You know, I don't hold no weight in a star system, but you know, they were saying that this guy he must be cold. He got 2 stars and still going to Bama. Now, but then you don't hear from his ass till senior year.
We went through the potential period. That's what I'm gonna call it. You know, you got the Enlightenment period. You got all these type of periods in history. College football for a second. We went through the potential period, man.
Yeah, you 6'6", 315. Come on,
I'm gonna see what you got.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give you a scholar to see what you got. That's where we were for a little second in college football, and now it's back to the hey, you got to be that guy. Because if not, I can just go get another guy.
I can go get that guy that's ready now.
Hey, Hunter Harrison says after the conversation last week, stars mean nothing to me now. And that's just real spiel. Now I can go get me a mature guy. So now you can call it 5-star, you can call it dog, whatever you want to call it. If you're not that high caliber of athlete, you're not going.
The fringe guys is not getting the offer no more.
Or the potential guys.
Yeah.
Like you just said, you a 6'5" wide receiver from middle of nowhere, Texas, and you play in a damn league with babies. So the numbers looking right. You're not getting that scholar.
No. You're gonna have to go somewhere else and show me, and then I'm gonna come talk to you.
So I don't think this really means too much for high school recruiting. I think it might reset the charts on how college coaches actually look at these high school players. But as far as like the guys getting the scholarships, yeah, you're not gonna see a team with 20 D1s on it no more, probably. No. 15, 10 D1s on it. It's gonna go back to the 3 or 4, the 1s and 2s. And it's just gonna keep rocking. I don't think it means too much for high school recruiting, man.
It'll go back to how it used to be. The bigger schools, you had your bigger guys. So your 1 and 2A guys, y'all might have one.
You gotta put up 400, 350 a night, as a running back to get it out of that 2A mud.
Yo, 3A, 4A, 2, 3 tops. 5A, 6A, yeah, y'all gonna have 5, 6 on that joker. 5 or 6, and you gonna have your elite schools that's gonna have more than that. Your DeSotos and your Duncanvilles and your South Oak Cliffs, they're gonna have a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
What's it, Allen? But
and you see it slowing down. I mean, you've seen it slowing down over the last couple of years, but now I think you really, really gonna see it. And I think that's the only thing that's going to change as far as like the high school recruiting wise. I don't think it's going to be that big of a drop off. Oh my God, kids aren't getting scholarships anymore.
No,
they're still going to be getting
them. There's over 300 some Division I schools up there, over 600, 700 colleges out there they can play football at. It might not be D1. And hell, it might be, you know what I'm saying, D1 AA. Oh, I forgot what they call it now.
Shit, it's new squads popping up all the time. Hell, we just had one here. 2027, it's a new school on the map. So
there's new schools popping up all the time, man. Programs has been around a long time, opening back up their football programs. So there's gonna be places to play. It's just the fact of, do you want to play there or not? That's the only thing that matters.
Straight like that, man.
I think right now, I think kids aren't afraid to ball. They're not afraid to say, okay, cool. You didn't, Texas didn't come for me. Cool. I'm gonna go to, University of Texas El Paso and ball out. They're gonna have to see me. I'm gonna go to UT Martin, and when we play Texas, I'm gonna put 200 on their ass. I'm gonna have 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, a quarterback sack, and then they gonna come calling next year.
No doubt. And that is one thing I do love about the portal. Recruiting never stops now. Recruiting never stops now. If you end up at UT Martin, ball your ass off. Ball your ass off. I bet you don't suit up in that orange and white next year. I bet you don't suit up in that shit next year. If it's orange and white, you're gonna have that Longhorn on the side of your helmet.
That's it.
So like that's a good point right there. That's a good point, man. Hey, if you tuned into the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast right now, we appreciate you being here. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're on YouTube, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime we go live, anytime we drop some high content. Don't forget to get over to the Spotify, man. Follow us on Spotify. Get the notifications over there as well so you can know every time we upload one of these shows, man. Brett McPherson said, what up, guys? Finally getting the catch y'all. What's good with it, Brett?
What's good, man?
Hit that notification bell on Spotify so you can know anytime we upload a show over there as well, man. Catch us on the go, rewatch the show, go back, get your argument ready for the next week, whatever you need to do, man. But holler at us over there on Spotify. We love to see it. Make sure you get to the Instagram page. Follow my guy, DA_Dreaded Archer17, and myself, Big Poppy _O&E9.
You are now tuned in to the RTL Podcast.
NFL playoff season, one of the best times of the year. Even if you don't like the NFL, they're gonna make sure them playoffs is close
every time. and Vegas be on, boy. They be on.
They're gonna make sure the playoff games is close, and we've had some close ones, we've had some good ones, we've had some bad, ugly looking ones, but they still keep it close. Game winning field goals. Of course, every year, the most controversial calls that you're ever gonna see. They're gonna be in the NFL playoffs.
Yep.
And we saw some of that this week.
Yeah. Now they're gonna have to make a new rule.
Mm-hmm. They really don't have to make a new rule, really. I mean, shit, it is what it is. Game over. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, did Dez catch it? Hell, maybe, but game over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't really matter. They don't really have to make a new rule. We ain't going nowhere.
And you know what? I wish that ump or Roger Goodell would come out and say, "Man, look, bro, it is what it is. Even if we did catch it, the game over. We're not going back to replay it." So,
look, I'm a baseball guy, right? My first love of sports was baseball, and one thing that our pops used to tell me all the time, "Hey, man, bad calls is what."
I don't know what.
You don't remember? He used to always say bad calls is part of the game. A bad call is part of the game, man. That's just how it goes. You gonna hang your hat on a bad call, or you gonna move on and keep it pushing? The NFL later ruled that a catch. What the hell does that do for Dallas teams now? Exactly. They don't do nothing.
Make you sleep better at night. That's about it.
Shout out A-Rod. Hell, it make me sleep worse. Tell me he didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's over with. But yeah, you either gonna hang your hat on a bad call, or you're gonna keep it pushing. And I think it's in everybody's best interest to keep that shit pushing. That's it. There's nothing you can do about a bad call. It's part of it. It's gonna happen. There's missed calls on every play.
But the thing is, people only complain about the bad calls when it's against you. Because there's been times in the game where I know for sure I clipped the cat. I ain't gonna be like that kid on that basketball commercial. Hey, I clipped him. I
touched it last. I touched it, coach.
I touched the ball last, coach.
Yeah, hell no. I ain't touched Nathan.
I kicked his ass about the gym. Wouldn't have been on my team. Get your ass on out of here, man. Man, come on, Jamal. I touched it. Shit.
Man, you better go join this the debate club or whatever, because you will not be playing out here no more. I promise you that.
Shit, Jamal wouldn't say as a coach. Shit, Jamal, I mean, you better sit your ass on that bench.
You ain't touching shit. Now sit down.
Kelvin, get in.
Hey.
Shit. Hey, your mama comes to the game? Yeah, why? She riding back home with her.
Yeah, on me.
You might not want to get on that bus.
Throw your ass up on that bus.
I gotta drive. I'm not responsible for what these cats do to you.
On me, I'm telling you. But no. Which game from this weekend was your favorite one? We'll start there.
Shit, man, the Rams and the Bears, man.
Man, that was a good ass game.
I'm gonna tell you why. One, I was cool with whatever team won.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, I said it last week and the week before last. I like his story. Matter of fact, I'm right here. I like his story, man. I can't. I have a beef with sports reporters. I hate when they talk shit about a guy, and then when he do good, they act like they never said the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they get mad when that player is slighted towards them because the shit you say on your TV show, that should affect my career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a job to do too, but hey, just how you feed your family, I gotta feed mine. And your shit talking to me, your shit talked about me is causing people to question me, putting stress on me, and whatever. But that's here and there. But I love his story. He balls out. He always, man, he find a way to win. He gonna try to find a way to win. He gonna get his team back in the game. I was cool with it. Rams, Matt Stafford, Texas boy. I want to see him win it all and call it. Go out on top. Hey, he put a long time in Detroit. Paid his dues. Detroit to put a whole lot of good quarterbacks, a whole lot of good running backs, receivers in the ground. And they ain't never get to have that success. So to see him put that time in Detroit, weather the storm, shit, land in LA, win a Super Bowl, for him to get another one would be dope. So I think he'll be he'll be in that elite class to have a Texas State championship. Did he win an Natty at Georgia?
Don't give me a line.
I don't know if he won a Natty at Georgia, he's already won a Super Bowl. So I think he's in that elite class of guys that's won 3 championships at each level. But yeah, I was cool with it, and shit, they didn't disappoint.
No, the game didn't disappoint. This is one thing that we talked about with the Bears, and not just the Bears, but a lot of teams in the past. That coming back shit comes to an end at some point.
Yeah,
you're not gonna keep coming back. You just not. It's something, and it's something in the beginning of them games that you're not doing right. That's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Chelsea says, I'm fine with it. I'm fine if it's Devontae Adams since he might retire, but I really can't stand the Rams. No, I would love to see Devontae Adams get one too. Brett McPherson said Caleb is going to get better too. No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, we have not seen the best football from Caleb Williams. I mean, obviously, the game ended in a pick. We have not seen the best football from Caleb Williams yet. He's got his feet under him now. The Bears are doing a great job of bringing in new coaches, bringing in new players, and truly building a team around their franchise player, which for some odd reason is hard for NFL teams to do. I don't get that shit. But the Bears are doing a good job of that. But at some point, that coming back shit, everybody's not gonna let you come back. Oh, we're gonna get to CJ in a minute, Hunter. I promise you. every team is not gonna let you come back on them and win the football game. And then we talked about the football gods in the college football playoffs. The same thing over here in the NFL. What are you doing in the beginning of these games that you have to come back every week?
Mm-hmm.
We might be out of juice. The football guys, we ain't shit, man. We didn't did so much for y'all this year.
The well dry, man.
It's empty, baby. Like we ain't got no more for you. No more sprinkles. I hated to see it come to an end like that because they did actually come back and get on top in that game. And then go into OT and to get the stop first. You know, that's huge, especially with the rule change now. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out and getting that stop, you got to go win it. Joshua W8083 says it's going to be Patriots versus Rams, and it will be a tie game with 120 left. Drake leads the team down the field to hit a 48-yard game-winning field goal to reset the dynasty. It's going to mirror Brady's first. Damn, son.
Damn, Josh.
Hey, we're going to save that.
Yeah,
we're going to save that right there. We're going to save that because if that shit happened, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But no, I think this is a Seattle year. I'm basing that solely off the logo. I don't see no Patriot symbols in that logo, dog. So it might be you. I also made Will Anderson Jr. highlights, and his mom has like 2 of them. No, Will Anderson, he a monster. We're gonna get to that in a minute, though. We're gonna get to Houston. We're gonna get them all they shine they need. Josh said saves it because history repeats itself. That would be crazy as hell, though. Now that you say it, that would be crazy as hell.
That would, and that's some storyline shit.
That's some conspiracy shit too. That's some conspiracy shit too.
Especially if he hit that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. But no, the Rams did what they needed to do to win that game. I'm riding with you on the whole Matt Stafford thing. I love Matt Stafford. He's been balling forever. He was even balling in Detroit with the bullshit they had to go through over there. So I would love to see Matt Stafford win it and walk off. Going off color theory logo, you got your conspiracy theories. I got mine. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, but yours ain't based in shit. You just don't want like nobody outside the SEC.
I love the way Matt Stafford balls. I love the way he don't never give up. He never quits in a game. None of that, all that good shit that you like to see from your franchise guy. And then I love to see players that we grew up watching. I love to see them go out on that high note, even if it's not a Super Bowl. Just go out on a good note, man. Don't let us see you. Don't let us see you in that bullshit realm. You know what I'm saying? You above that. So to even be in this, even if they lose next week and he call it quits, I'm not mad at that.
He had a hell of a ride.
Hell of a ride.
Bro, it is wild because I remember that cat playing at Highland Park.
I'm telling you.
Hearing his name, man. Shit, they got that Stafford boy down in Highland Park. Shit, I don't know if Texas gonna be able to mess with him.
No, for real. And that just seeing guys like that put together that 10-year career, ended on a good note. I was ecstatic, and you know this. I was ecstatic. You was too when he got out of Detroit and went and got it the first one in LA.
Yep,
he could have called it quits right there for me.
I thought he was. I'm like, shit. This is it. This is fairy tale.
Exactly. But no, I love McVay. I think he a great coach. You don't come across coaches like him very often. Willing to change, his or not change, but build offenses and teams due to what they have. Not like this is my style and this is how we're gonna rock it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love McVay. I love what he's doing over there, man. I think they got a good squad. And then Devontae Adams, too. Like, I'd love to see him go out with one as well. Josh says, but realistically, I see Pats versus Seahawks, and I can see the Patriots squeaking out the win or the Seahawks 10-point win. I'm a Pats fan, by the way. If y'all couldn't tell, Darnold poops himself in the playoffs.
Hey, that's another cat, man, if he win it, I'm happy. Because, bro, Minnesota.
I don't want to see him win that. I ain't gonna lie.
Minnesota did him bad, bro. Minnesota did them bad. I want Minnesota to say, damn, we let another Super Bowl quarterback go.
Hey, before we move past these guys, though, did Caleb Williams silence his critics in this game?
Hell yeah. Like, bro, they talked so much shit about him last season that I thought he had been in the league multiple years.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he'd been in the league multiple years. Hell, this is only his second year.
Yeah, it's crazy how the NFL will do that now. Some guys get the grace and others
they don't. His sophomore slump was his first year. This is his sophomore year, technically in the league. He balled out. Even the last couple of drives when they had the ball in this game, running when he needed to. Caleb is on the cusp of being a top 10 guy. Hey, I agree with you. I agree all the way with you right there, Josh. They never should have been talking bad about him like that. I watched him since USC. Yeah, I mean, he balled at Oklahoma. He balled at USC. They didn't like the way he came into the league, and you're starting to see a pattern from the NFL with that. Yeah.
Don't come in here trying to make no demands. Don't come in here trying to make no noise. Just be happy you're getting a chance to play in this NFL.
And shut your mouth and ball.
That's basically it. Shut up and dribble type of mentality from the NFL. So you're starting to see a pattern with that, which was completely ass. But that's just how it was, man. But no, they shit on him for sure. But I think I don't know if he silenced his critics, but they got a whisper now.
Yep. Like, man, maybe we should lighten up on him. Like,
but speaking of sophomore slumps, even though they did make it to the playoff, man, this dude CJ Stroud is ass McGrath, and I've been trying to tell y'all this,
He joins a line, a tradition of Ohio State's quarterbacks who get to the league and just ass McGrath. Some guy, hey man, some guys are just college quarterbacks, bro, and you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's an elite level. Ohio State had 4 cats, and ain't none of them able to do shit.
I don't even understand his deal though. Like, if there's one position that you can't have the yips, Blake Sullivan said he's super mega ass. If it's one position where you can't have the yips, it's QB.
Because all eyes on you every play.
And you got to touch that. Ain't no hiding from that ball.
Nope.
You got to touch that hole every snap. You got to touch it. But I told you after that first game, when he was talking shit to the fans, bro, you need to go look at your iPad. That's what you need to be doing. Then to come in this game right here and do the exact same shit furthers what I was saying.
Didn't learn nothing.
But a good defense, like you could, I always say this shit, and my boy Rob can attest to this. When we talk about football, I always say this shit all the time. I even use this statement in life. You can cover up a lot of bad football by winning.
Yep.
At the end of the game, if your squad is on top, most people forget about all the bullshit that happened in the game. That's the same thing with any sport. If you running your business a bad way, as long as y'all profitable and making money, ain't nobody looking at the shit y'all letting slide.
All the money you wasted.
Yeah, ain't nobody looking at that. It's the same shit with the sports. You can cover up a lot of that bad shit by just getting a dub. And they just so happen to have, which if I'm on that defense, I'm beating CJ's ass.
Yep.
Like, that's the story that's running on ESPN right now. Quarterback of the Houston Texans fucking bludgeoned after playoff loss. That's the headlines in the media. If I'm Will Anderson Jr. or one of them guys, Petrie, one of them cats.
Man.
Hey, Brett McPherson said he started growing them dreads, and that got him thinking he hard. Josh says, I'm still holding out hope for CJ. I think he needs a super coach like Mike McVay or Shanahan to get the best out of him. I don't think that shit will help CJ, to be honest, because his problems are post-snap. Him having a defensive coach and a discount Josh McDaniels want to be his OC is what I blame on his failure. But it's not the play calling and shit. I feel like that's hindering this man. Like, what about the toss-up interception? Like, ain't a coach in the world. Will Anderson Jr. encouraging his QB1. Yeah, I know he's doing the right thing, but I'm telling you what I would have did.
I can tell you what he said behind closed doors.
But like the toss-up interception, though. There ain't a coach in the world that can help that shit. Like, you getting sacked, clearly.
Just get sacked.
Just get sacked. Now, the one where they ended up ruling it incomplete, but the one where he threw it and it went straight into the ground type shit. Y'all chill with the CJ slander. Blame the storyline. No, man, it's straight on him, man. They could have won that game easily with better QB play.
Facts.
The defense stood up time after time after time after time in that ball game, just for him to go back and get them back on the field in 2-3 plays.
And we've seen NFL teams that they don't have no quarterback play. They literally have somebody back there who just don't turn the ball over.
That's it.
All we need you to do is don't turn the ball over, and maybe every other drive we need a field goal out of your ass. We ain't asking you to go out there and throw 400-500 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns. We don't need that shit. We're gonna hold this shit down on the defense, i.e. Brad Johnson in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Trent Dilfer in the Ravens,
Russell Wilson in the Seahawks. Nobody want to talk about that, but hey, Russell Wilson in the Seahawks.
and he just so happened to have a badass running back too.
Come on, man.
Who made shit happen.
Once the Patriots draft the real left tackle and move Campbell inside the guard, that line will be a unit. So this was their best chance. No, I agree, man. And also too, like, are you gonna be able to keep that defense together? What's y'all's thoughts on the Bears sending it into OT instead of going for 2? Nah, send it to OT, man.
Yeah, I got my trust in my quarterback.
Now, if you're the Texans, you got to go for 2.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between the QB play. And it's not very often where all you need is okay play. That don't happen very often.
Mm-mm.
Most teams need their quarterback to come out and be a fucking monster to win the game.
Oh shit! I almost forgot. Shit, Peyton Manning with the Broncos.
Yep, they carried my boy. They carried my boy to one.
He didn't have no feeling in his fingertips.
They carried my boy to one.
You can be a subpar quarterback, and if you got a solid defense, your ass can win a Super Bowl. You just can't be turning the ball over, and you got to go out there and at least put some points on the board. We need some long drives out of your ass, even if they don't result in points. But we don't need the defense right back on the field.
Right back on the field.
Eventually, the defense is going to break down. They are human. They're going to get tired. Mistakes are going to happen.
But I said it last week. I do like Mills, which is the backup QB for the Texans. Which my boy Hunter Harrison, I know y'all seen him in the thread tonight. We talked about this. Blake Sullivan says it right here: Mills over Stroud, or greater than Stroud. We talked about this. I don't know if Mills is the guy of the future, but it's time for the Texans to do something with the QB position, whether that be bring a guy in, trade CJ for some picks, a couple players here and there, maybe get some more depth on that defense. Is that still the case though? Defense running it? Running what?
She's saying, can a defense still win you a Super Bowl and have
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, if we give up 17, if we only giving up 17, 14, 13, 12, 9, them type of numbers, we can win this hoe.
21 points.
We can win this hoe.
You can give me 3. Hell, if you just get down there, we can get field goals. You can win a game off field goals.
If you can just hold on to the ball too, like if you got a defense like the Texans right now, since we're talking about them, let's keep it on them. If you have a defense like that where you're anchored by a cat like Will Anderson Jr., who gonna run his fucking self into the ground for the squad. With these high scoring, having ass games lately, I've only seen a few low scoring because it's only a few good Ds. It's only a few good defenses. If you have a young, fly around defense like the Texans have, if you can just sustain a drive and let them boys get over there with the DC and see what's going on out there on the field and get another game plan together for the next drive, they're not going to let up very many points.
Nope.
They're just not going to. They're that good. They're that fast. They have that much mobility to stop whatever offenses had to throw at them. But if they out there and they fucking get drove down the field on, and then they bow their neck and they get a stop, and it's a 13-play drive, and they let up 3, and then they go to the sideline and you bring your dusty ass out here and turn it over on the first snap, they most likely gonna get scored on that next drive.
Yep. X.
That's just how it go. Yeah, toe. He another one, like, they have the guys, and that's what scares me for Houston. That's what scares me for Houston. That's why I think they need to move on from CJ, is because you're not going to keep all these guys.
No, you can't.
Exactly. You're going to eventually either have to pay me or I'm gone. You only get the window, the NFL window might be the smallest window as far as championship wise, and that's the way the whole shit set up, the draft and all that. We ain't got to get into that tonight. But it might be the smallest window to actually put some shit together. Look at the Chiefs. They was able to get a defense and sustain their roster for a good amount of time. And you seen what they did with that shit. You saw the Patriots do it. You saw the Seahawks do it. But you don't see very many teams able to keep that group together long enough to, damn, we got this quarterback. No, he ain't working out. Let me try this quarterback now. Okay, shit, he ain't working out either. Shit, let's go in the draft and get a QB and bring in a rookie guy. You're not going to sustain the squad that long.
Nope, not at all. Bro, I was looking at this when the Seahawks, the year they won the Super Bowl. Bro, they won 43-8. Guess how many turnovers the defense had that game?
Shit, 5.
4.
4.
2 resulted in touchdowns.
That's what you need. You see they released Trayvon Diggs from Green Bay. Do you think he'll retire or get signed somewhere else? He might not retire, but I don't know if he'll get signed.
Yeah.
He might be cooked. And Henry Toto started off strong in that Texans game. No doubt. And you can keep him fresh. You can keep, you know what I'm saying? Get them ankles rolled up on all that shit, staying out there on the field all the time. That all comes into account, man.
Yep.
It all comes into account. So, yeah, I think the Texans window is going to close soon. They need to move on from CJ. I don't know if that's trading them. I don't know if that's just benching them and bringing in Mills or benching them and bringing in a cat out the draft. Hell, he ain't going to still be on the board, but the Mendoza cat, I don't know how good he'll be in the NFL, but he ain't going to turn that bitch over.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? At least as far as what we've seen so far, he ain't going to really turn that mug over. So, hey, shout out to the Texans defense, but hey, y'all got to get rid of CJ. I'm on my get rid of CJ chant for the rest of the time being until he gone.
So check this out. So when a team's window closed, how long does it take for it to open back up?
I can't put a number on it, but it's a while. It might not ever open back up. You know what I'm saying? Not in the era where not in the era that it was open.
Yeah.
Like, think about how long ago the Seahawks shit was.
2014 was the last one.
And here we are in 2026.
Technically, they should have won that one against the Patriots. That
Yeah,
should have been, but still, that was in the same era, though.
I don't know if CJ lost his job, but if the front office was smart, it's damn sure a conversation.
Yep, because he's worth more to me now, where I can trade him because he's a playoff quarterback, so I can get something for him. Hell, you could probably trade him off to Arizona and grab some draft picks from them and maybe 1 or 2 players.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. When you a squad like Houston, I don't need a hell of a lot back for him right now.
Mm-mm.
If you wait a few years, now you might need a shit ton back for him, and he ain't worth it. So right now, I think it's your best time to move him. I don't know what his whole contract is looking like and all that shit, but I think right now is your best time to move him. I don't know who they can get. Anybody that's not going to turn the ball over.
I need a manager. Right now, they best quarterback is probably either a Mills guy or he's a backup somewhere, backup or third string somewhere.
Straight like that. Straight like that. Shit, y'all better off with damn Danny Dimes.
Facts. Hell, I mean,
he only on a 1-year deal in Indy.
You know, and hell, depending on how Matt Jones bounce back, shit, it might go get him.
Yeah, because his job gone.
His job gone.
So it's just, there's somebody out there. Hell, y'all can go get the kid off the bench in Dallas. What's my boy name over there?
Cooper
Back
Rush.
up. No,
Rush?
hell no. Shit, no. But he from Tennessee, ain't he?
Oh, Milton.
Yeah. Y'all better off with that. I mean, hell, at least to try. Dallas gonna need a QB. Dak ain't getting any younger. They ain't getting away from Dak. Y'all can hang that shit up.
Now with all that guarantee money he got, shit, Jerry Jones will run his ass to the ground.
y'all can get out that shit. But no, man, they gotta move on from him and do something different, man. That defense too good to waste. I mean, look how quick the Eagles window closed.
Boy.
That shit went to hell in a handbasket, didn't it?
And they mad because Cam Newton called it out.
That the window just doesn't stay open that long in the league. Hell, look how quick that Carolina window closed on Cam.
Quick. Because guys moved around too much. Guys moved
That
around.
door is a rotating door, man.
And, you know, a lot of people said that about the Legion of Boom. Man, ain't nobody going to be able to keep all them cats. But Marshawn said it, bro. Had we won that, all them guys would have stayed. They would have. They already said it. We would have reworked our deal to stay. Cause we was going for 3. Had they beat the Patriots, had they gave Marshawn that ball, hell, one time, hell, they had 4 times to give it to him. Legion of Boom would have stayed together, and we probably would have seen a run. At least we probably would have got maybe 1, maybe 2 more Super Bowls out of them.
Mm-hmm. And that shit's hard to do, man. That shit's hard to do. So I don't know how they're gonna do it, man. But we gotta move on. We gotta move on to this Buffalo versus Denver game. What'd you think about this Buffalo Denver game, man? I know it ended in a little snafu, man. But what'd you think about that Buffalo Denver?
Bro, if I took anything away from that game, it's time for us to have that conversation about Josh Allen. Bro, you just ain't it. Like, not just you can't get over the hump. I'm not saying that he ain't it because he did win MVP. So he got some juice in the tank. But you ain't got what it take to win the big game. Your biggest hump of getting to of moving in the playoff has been the Chiefs. They weren't in it this year. You let little old Denver come in and ruin the party. I ain't gonna say little old Denver. Hell, they was first seed.
Listen to this right here. It's just we on this conversation of windows. The Bills led by Josh Allen's window was 2-3 years ago.
Yep.
That's when it was open. That's when they was at their best with Diggs and them. That's when they was at the peak performance of their game, but they couldn't beat Mahomes and the Chiefs squad. It was up to Josh Allen, which I said this way back then. It was on Josh Allen's shoulders. It was in Josh Allen's hands to knock off Patrick Mahomes and them and go win his bowl. That was his time. Now you got a ragtag squad with you. At the end of the day, You depending on a fucking rookie. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the season, y'all depending on a rookie to be the guy.
Hell no.
I made a YouTube short about Josh Allen might be the QB who was great but never wins the Super Bowl. Yeah, he a good QB, but he could have won a Super Bowl. How many times they go down to the wire with Pat Mahomes and them?
Every year. I want to say every year.
It's on your hands to win one of them games and get your bowl. Now the window ain't open, baby. I don't care what you do. You got this ragtag put together squad. Y'all leaning on fucking Coleman to be that guy. He banged up and shit. It really wasn't in the cards. It's lucky y'all kept it as close as you did.
Yeah, because going back, 2020, Chiefs won the AFC Championship. It was 38-24. Then 2021, Chiefs won 42-36. 2003, Chiefs won 27-24. 2004, Chiefs won 32-29. So they all was close.
Them was your Super Bowl winning years right there.
Yep.
To be solidified with all the other quarterbacks we talk about at the end of the day.
4 years, 4-year window.
And that's all I can say about Josh Allen. I done did my spiel on Josh Allen multiple times. Any other QB that's like Josh Allen, they'd have been the shit on.
Yep. And he keep getting the grades. He get on the camera and get the crying and shit.
Josh Allen, he gets the prototype pass.
Yeah.
Josh Allen gets the prototype pass from the NFL. He gets the prototype pass from the fans. He gets the prototype pass from the ESPN analysts, sports podcast guys, all that shit. He gets the prototype pass. Body style, arm, all that shit is if you fucking building a NFL quarterback, that is what it looks like.
Yep.
Everything about him. He ain't in no bullshit outside. He ain't talking shit to his teammates. He a good teammate. He everything to it. He fucking 6'4", fucking 220, can throw that bitch 70 yards.
And run.
And he can run. And he can pass. He's the prototype.
You are the prototype.
So they give him a pass. Because just looking at him and looking at him on paper, there really ain't nothing you can knock his game. Triple threat QB. So he gets a pass every time, man. And then, like you said, getting on there crying and shit. Got the fucking defense. Big Dawkins crying and shit.
It ain't on him. It ain't on him. No, it is on him. Yeah. We went out there, defense. We went out there. We did our thing. Shit, ball was in his hands. He threw that damn pick.
And that's his story. That's his story this whole time, man. It came down to that one drive. It came down to that fourth quarter in all his years in the NFL. And he never got over it.
I mean, not to mention he do play in Buffalo, and Buffalo do got a history of they went to what four in a row and lost all them jokers. Played the same damn team like 2-3 times.
It's just it's time for him to stop getting the pass, man. Outside of him having the MVP, because a lot of QBs with MVPs, they just, if you ain't got that bowl with it, they like look what they do to Lamar.
Yeah.
If you ain't got that bowl with it, it don't really mean too much. Hell, they try to take it off of A-Rod. He got a bowl. They say he got 4 empty MVPs.
But I feel like that's an elite, not elite. That's like a club. There's a lot of guys that's got MVPs and it's no Super Bowl behind it. It just how it shake out. Because the MVP, people keep wanting to say, well, MVP equates to a Super Bowl, but MVP is your performance. How do you perform, not your team? Super Bowl is a team effort.
Yeah, but you ain't getting no MVP if your squad it has a chance to get in it.
I mean, that's
your
true.
squad ain't got a chance to get in the Super Bowl. You're not getting no MVP.
True. I'm like you. He got to stop getting the pass. You know what I'm saying? I sent you that meme yesterday video. Coach JB. Shit, why he crying? Hell, he still got a job. Shit, McDermott should be up there crying. Some boo-hoo me. Motherfucker, I lost my job.
I lost my job fucking with you. That's the thing. That's how you really gotta say it. I lost my job fucking with you, bro. My eggs, I ain't got no other basket to put them shits in. They was in there. You the basket. But yeah, I'm not with all that crying shit at the end of the game, man. Not when you finna get that check gonna clear.
Tuesday.
Not when that check gonna clear, man. I ain't
Tuesday
about that
at 8 o'clock when the bank open, that some bitch gonna hit. It's hard to cry when you got 20-40 million coming.
And look, with Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes still rocking over there in Kansas City, all you QBs that made it to the playoffs this year, if you shit the bed and you ain't get it,
this is your window. Now y'all don't the Chiefs move up in the draft. Shit, watch it.
Man, y'all done gave that ass a whole offseason. Them motherfuckers ain't had a whole offseason in fucking 6 years.
Boy, what? Man, they finna go find another Kelsey. Oh, they finna find another Kelsey. They probably finna go get another Tyreek Hill. They finna put all that shit back together.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all done gave them boys a whole offseason to actually do some shit. Andy Reid ain't got to worry about the fucking 10th coach on the fucking list handling shit back home while they trying to win a bowl. None of that shit. They can get a full rest, even though Pat Mahomes is rehabbing. But they can get the rest of the team getting a full rest. It's going to be some shit with them Chiefs now. They ain't gone forever.
No.
I don't think.
Nope. They finna re-up. And if Kelsey decide he finna retire and all that cap space open up.
Shit, your favorite tight end might be over there.
Yep. Because a whole lot of teams out there that's got two right now. That one cat tired of being in the shadow. You don't think he not finna go to Cincinnati? I mean, go to Kansas City.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, it can be so easy too. Baltimore in shambles right now. Andrews either can come over here and be a splash for the Chiefs for his last little bit, or likely leaves Baltimore and goes to Kansas City, and now he's their guy.
Yep.
That should have hurt you. That should have hurt you, man.
What is Likely's contract? Is he up this year?
Shit, that shit don't mean nothing.
Oh no, it says Likely's a rookie free agent. Oh, he's a rookie contract ending in 2025. Oh no, he's done. So yeah, he's a free agent this year.
Even if he wasn't, if Kelsey leave, we can pay it. Come on. I know they ain't giving you shit over there, no way.
Nope, it was 4 years, 4.1 million.
Come on, man. That ain't nothing but a splash in a bucket. That ain't nothing but a splash in a bucket for them boys, man.
Shit, his season is a game check for Kelsey. what that cat made in 4 years was a game check for Kelsey.
Hey, man, have we seen the best of Josh Allen? Like, have we seen his best football? Is his best football behind him at this point?
Yes. Yep. Because now the window's closed. Now you got he's been in the league since 2016?
2016. 2016.
So you've been in the league 10 years now. That window is closed up. So now you're looking at maybe another 4 years till that window open back up. So now you're looking at a 14-year veteran, Josh Allen. Does he still have what it take in the tank? Not to mention, shit, his wife can have a baby. So shit, now. So now you got that to deal with. He want to be around for that.
Mm-hmm.
I still be able to walk and play with the baby. So now, shit, I'm year 10. Shit, year 14 hit. The window might open up, but what he got left in the tank? And that's barring he don't get no injuries in between now and then.
And not to mention, he already got a fat check.
Mm-hmm. What'd they give him?
200, didn't they?
They gave him 6 years, $333 million contract.
Shit, 330. My bad. My bad.
Featuring a $250 million guaranteed.
So I think it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I think it's a wrap. And it's just there's only so much rebuilding that you're gonna last through.
Yep, because
now you got no coach. It's only so much rebuilding you're gonna last through, man. Shit, the next coach might be QB drawing your ass to death.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, what's his name? Hey, Andrew Luck to the right on the wall. He said, "Man, shit, I ain't finna be here for another rebuild.
No, baby.
Batting broke knees, elbows. I'm out. Should go over and coach in college.
I'm gone. Shit, he ain't coaching. Is he? He the GM, ain't he?
I thought he was coaching. I thought he was the head coach.
No, hell no.
Andrew Luck?
Yeah, ain't he the GM?
Oh yeah, he's a GM for Stanford. Yeah, GM.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So shit, he just making money moves, baby.
Shit, he paying out the NIL checks.
That's it. So yeah, I think we've seen the best of Josh Allen, man. I think he missed it. He missed his window. But shit, then again, we see A-Rod still rocking that shit at 41.
I think
can you go through that shit though? Think about A-Rod had to go leave Green Bay, go to fucking New York, ask the fucking organization over there. I don't even know how they even be allowing them to still be an NFL organization at this point. They had to leave New York, Pittsburgh. Like, you're gonna go from being a $350 million man to being a journeyman. Everybody can't go through that. Everybody don't go to them little huts and drink that shit and find themselves. Everybody don't do that shit.
No, Josh Allen, he remind me of who's the quarterback was smoking all the time? Smoked cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, he was over in Chicago. Played at Florida. Oh, you know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about smoking on cigarettes.
You know who I'm talking about, man.
Hey, somebody gonna have to help me out in the chat with that one.
Damn.
Who was over there smoking them cigarettes, bro? You said that shit like that was it. That's what he known for.
Bro, he was Jay Cutler. Shit.
Oh, Jay Cutler.
Yeah, Jay Cutler been smoking them cigarettes.
Jay Cutler he played in Florida?
Yeah. Oh no, hell, I was wrong. Rex Grossman played at Florida. Jay Cutler played at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vandy cat.
Yeah, smoking them cigarettes. during the off season. That motherfucker was in Denver. And then my Adam stressed out, boy, smoking them Newports.
Oh man, hey, shout out Jay Cutler though.
But yeah, it's like, damn, boy. But yeah, no, he remind me of what's his name? Jay Cutler. He just don't. He seemed like once shit get bad, he done for him.
Yeah, man, I don't think Josh Allen gonna. I don't think he's gonna stick around for all this rebuilding, and I definitely don't see him team hopping and shit. I definitely don't see him team hopping, man. But hey, who knows, man? Shit, he might. Wow, should I say that? But can't nobody pick up that contract? Can't nobody pick up that contract? That shit over with.
I can pick that joker up. And now the camera want to act stupid. Boy, I tell you.
Damn. Joe Burrow got to get the hell out of the Bengals while we're on that subject.
Hell yeah, you do. Gotta get out.
He ain't going nowhere either. What that check looking like? Ain't his shit fat too, ain't it?
Yep. His shit is large. So he's stuck.
Yeah,
but like
5 years, $275 million. He signed an extension in 2023. He cooked.
Where did they go though? You know what I'm saying? Like, where
you're gonna have to go to somewhere that's even worse than where you at now to even be able to pay you.
Yep.
That's the biggest problem. Or ride that shit out. I mean, shit, he still got to ride that shit out till what, 28?
Possibly.
29. So he either got to ride that shit out through 29 or I'm trying to see what that guarantee talking about how much the Bengals got to pick up. Which could be another reason. He got a no trade clause too, so.
Who do?
Joe Burrow, he got a no trade clause and void years for cap management. So he cooked.
Yep, his ass is there.
He cooked. Ain't no getting out of Cincy. You in that thing, baby. I thought he got something in his contract that says he has any choice if he requests a trade.
And I don't think he'll request.
I think that may be the void years for cap management. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, so he can take that player option.
And yeah, it won't stay on the cap. They won't have to pay him out either. But he got $219 guaranteed, so they're gonna have to pay that. Yeah, if he was to leave, they'd be paying his ass through 2032. That shit ain't gonna cut it.
Nope. And not still be trying to win and not have a Super Bowl window. That shit cooked.
Nah, Joe Burrow's biggest what he need to do is just ride that shit out. Ride that shit out till the cows come home. Shit. And ride off into the sunset on their ass.
I'm saying, but how old will he be?
Shit, well, how old is he now? He came out in what, 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over clicking on shit. In 2032, he'll be 36.
He'll
be knocking on 40.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Stick that shit out.
Man, that's a long time from now, bro. That's still 7 years from now.
And shit, he seemed to be getting hurt every year too. So
or 6 years from now. What year we in? 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years from now.
He's still been getting hurt and shit too. So yeah.
Yeah, they ain't put together an O-line either to make his ass last that long.
Still ain't put together. How have you not addressed that shit?
That's what I was saying when I was saying earlier about why the reason why I like McVay. Building a team around Stafford that is profitable for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, well, even that year they won Super Bowl, they said we went all in. We blew the cap off.
They know he can't take them hits.
Yep.
We got to have an O-line.
So there's cats on that Super Bowl team that they knew coming in. I'm here for 1 year.
One and done.
We got to get this shit
done. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you why Cincinnati ain't building that O-line right. You took their sorry asses to the fucking Super Bowl your rookie season.
Yep.
He did it once. He can do it again. Fuck the sacks.
To lead to injuries.
Come on now.
They ain't think to bring him no backup. He be getting hurt. They ain't bringing. Y'all know he prone to get hurt early in the season. Y'all didn't have nobody. You have to go get Flacco.
But you think about it, we can't really go get nobody that's worth a damn because,
bro, you can go get somebody, bro. I ain't saying you can't go get no starter to be your
all
backup.
you can do is draft one, and then if you draft one, is he gonna act like a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but shit, go get somebody in the EFL. There's somebody. Y'all don't have nobody.
Sometimes nobody is good as one of them motherfuckers. Let's keep it a book.
Bro, all these quarterbacks that come out, you can go get somebody in free agency that's sitting at home.
Hey, like I just said, sometimes nobody better than somebody.
She can't do it, man.
Chelsea says, I want to see Burrow and Chase stay together like A-Rod and Adams did. Shit. Chase had his chance to get out of Dodge, too.
Yep, he took the money.
The bread. Yes, sir. That shit hard to say no to. I get it. Shit, I get it, man.
I ain't turning
at the end of the day, the wins and losses really don't make a damn.
Nope.
Let's be real. Yeah, they might talk about you a little longer after you get done playing. That's it.
It's hard to care about a loss when that check gonna clear that Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe in all that crying shit Josh Allen and them boys doing. Man, come on, fam.
Wipe my tears with these $100 bills.
Tell them again. Hey, man, we got to get to my favorite part of the show, man. I got to have my mental health checks. I got to know how you doing, man, 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, are you taking care of yourself? And business-wise, what you got coming up next?
Man, personally, with work, just getting stuff wrapped up, man. Got a new guy. Well, he's not new, but he's coming to take over from my territory. So getting him trained in. So I'm dealing with that, sending reports and all that stuff. So work has been kind of crazy here the last couple of weeks, but it's all been good though. Family good. Everybody's just getting ready to bunker down for this storm. But personally, man, I'm sitting at about 8 right now. Physically, man, been hitting the gym, man. Down 6 pounds, which don't seem like a lot, but any time you got an arrow going down, that's good when it comes to weight loss. So down 6 pounds, feeling good. Had a brutal leg workout this morning, so legs feeling kind of like jello. But I'm getting back in my groove, man. So physically, man, even though I'm sore, sitting at about an 8 as well. And then business-wise, man, I said earlier in the show, Season 3 of the RTL Podcast pops off this Friday, man. Had the privilege of interviewing Ralph Smith, man, he's with CMB Outdoors, man. That's Country Boy Mafia, or CBM, my bad, CBM Outdoors. Great show. Can't wait to get that going. Got shows lined up all this week, so this weekend and next week. So super excited about that. And everything's good, man. So Dreaded Archer, business wise, I'm sitting about 8 as well.
Hell yeah, man. For myself, personally, man, can't complain at all. Everything's everything. Everybody happy, everybody healthy, man. So that's always a plus. Gotta love that, man. So I gotta say personally, man, I'm gonna say about an 8 on a personal scale. Physically, man, I'm feeling good. I'm not loving this cold weather, and definitely not the cold weather that's supposedly approaching. You know what I'm saying? A little stiffness here, a little stiffness there, but other than that, everything's all good. Got to give myself about a 7-8 right there in the physical category. And then business-wise, man, hey, just every day grinding. Work is work, you know what I'm saying? Getting up, getting stuff done, man. But Nicholas Free Photography is doing what it do. Everybody who's booked, man, I say it every week. I appreciate you for booking with me. If you're thinking about booking, go ahead and hit that DM or my phone if you got the number. And we'll get you taken care of. Hey, if you waiting on photos, they're on the way. And if you just got photos, man, I hope you appreciate them as much as I do. Because sometimes I just like to look back and look at the shit I do that I've done. So man, I gotta say on the business scale, 8-9 on the business scale as well, man. Everything is everything right now.
Heck yeah, man.
You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. The course of a journey can be altered by one step. So that can be good or bad. So if you in a position right now that you don't want to be in, and you think this long journey is going to end the way it started, should just make a different step. Take a step to the right, step to the left. It's a whole different route.
No doubt. Hey, got to. Hey, if you're local right now, man, hey, bunker down. We in for the long haul is what they say. Bunker down. Make sure everybody's safe. Don't get out here on these roads and try to be superhero or none of that good shit, man. Protect you and yours. Nationally, same thing. Hell, protect you and yours. That should be number 1 on the list every day. But hey, let's just 2026, man. Let's try to be good people. That's all I can say, man. Let's try to be good people. We know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And right is always going to be right, and wrong is always going to be wrong. Don't try to ride that fence and pick and choose when you think it's right to do it this time or when you think it's wrong to do it this time, man. Let's just try to be good people. Let's take care of each other a little bit better in 2026 than we did in 25. And I think we're going to be all right, man.
That's it.
With all that being said, this is season 8, episode 3 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are out.